There are still dozens of people in Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana being tested for the virus.
And we know you have a lot of questions about testing, where to go, and whether you should be tested. Brad Underwood is live tonight outside one location. Brad?
Yeah, well, emergency rooms, hospitals, they are one of those locations that you can go and get tested for the coronavirus. But there are protocols in place, so just because you want to get tested, it doesn't mean you actually can get tested.
Make sure that
thousands of phone calls from across Ohio have already come in to the coronavirus call center in Columbus.
I think the fear and anxiety for Ohioans is growing, and we wanted to have a place where they could call and get the most accurate information.
Call centers are also open in Kentucky and Indiana. The Ohio call center is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
They're all public health officials, and we always have an epi and a nurse on staff.
The last time the Ohio Department of Health had a call center like this was 2014 during the Ebola virus outbreak.
We are getting questions on lab testing. If they believe that they need to be tested for COVID-19, where could they possibly go?
There are two types of places you can go to get tested: your primary care doctor or an emergency room. Then doctors will determine if you actually need the test. The top three symptoms: fever, body aches, and shortness of breath. Your travel history or contact with people traveling are also factors. But say you don't check any of those boxes, you just want peace of mind? Well, right now, you cannot demand a test.
We understand the fear and the anxiety of people, but we really need to save the testing, etc., for people that need it.
Like healthcare providers and people who believe they've come into contact with someone who has or may have COVID-19. Now, if your primary care provider performs that test, it will go out to a private lab. If it happens at a hospital or emergency room, that will go out to the state lab in Columbus. Now, there is a different kind of testing happening in Butler County later this week. The Lakota school districts on Friday will have a remote education exercise to practice e-learning, to practice this drill, much like they would practice tornado drills or lockdown scenarios. Now, this will be the first time they've actually tried to do this, tried to practice this, work out the kinks, but it has been on their books, their plans for several years. Reporting live tonight, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News. Kyle.
Brad, thank you.